Hi, I'm Kobe Allen here with Mr. Smallbach talking about senior portraits in the yearbook. So why do we have to have a change for the senior portraits?
Well, we're always looking to improve the quality of the yearbook. Over the last couple of years, the biggest change we made was changing from a black and white yearbook to a full color yearbook. And there's some things that happen with that when you look at the yearbook prior to 2012, when it was in black and white. When you look at the senior pictures, they all look pretty much the same, whether or not it was a formal senior picture taken or if we were using a decent ID shot or something like that, because the fact that they're black and white lends a consistency to everything. But when you go to color and you double the size of the pictures, it becomes much more obvious that when a picture is a formal shot taken specifically for a yearbook picture, or if it's just the standard ID shot. There's differences with the quality of the focus, the lighting, what the students are wearing, and that inconsistency becomes very apparent, and it actually just doesn't make the senior section look as good as it could.
Okay, so it'll make all the pictures look better?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how is this going to affect the yearbook as a whole?
Well, what it really affects is how, to one extent, is me and how I go about putting the yearbook together. In the past, I would go through and say, okay, this many seniors had a formal picture taken, this many have an ID shot. I would let them know, give them an opportunity to get a formal shot in, and then we would go with what we had. Now what's going to happen is, since everybody has to have the formal shot done, and specifically the ladies have to wear the black drape and the men will be wearing a black and white tuxedo, it becomes much more important on my part that students have the ability to get this picture taken, that I make sure that they get that picture in, and then I have to adjust and figure out how many pages I need and then who's not going to be in the yearbook photographed, because now I no longer have the ability to say, oh, okay, well, I have an ID shot, so that's good enough.
Okay. I know the seniors have to get photos retaken. Is this going to happen to any other grade?
Well, what will happen is from this point forward, the way in which we do the senior picture sittings will be different.
Okay.
In the past, what would happen is, like even for you last year, you would get a notice near the end of your junior year. We'd have a few days for the picture. You would go get a series of pictures taken, decide which one was going to be your yearbook picture, and we'd go from there. Then we would have some retakes in the beginning of the senior year for those who didn't get it done junior year. What's going to happen now is it's what happens at the actual picture that's going to be different. So instead of our young gentlemen needing to make sure they're wearing a suit or something like that, they just need to come. The company will provide the tuxedo for the yearbook picture, and if that's all they're interested in getting, then that's fine, and that gets taken care of then. That'll be in place going forward for next year.
Okay. Is this going to cost the kids anything extra?
No, as a matter of fact, one of the things we did was we were able to work with Life Touch, and we were able to get the sitting fee for the yearbook specific pictures to be eliminated. So students, since we're changing kind of midstream, what'll happen is as they do the makeups at the end of this month, they will go in, but they will not have to pay anything unless they are getting additional shots taken that their family might want to buy a package or whatnot. But for the yearbook specifically, you just have to go down. Young ladies will get a drape. Young men will get the tuxedo, and you get your picture taken. It costs nothing, and everyone's scheduled for it. So prior, even if you wanted your shot in the yearbook and just that and didn't want to buy anything, you still had to pay the sitting fee. And I think that's might have been what discouraged some people from going down. So we worked really hard to get that taken out, because we decided that being in the yearbook and having a nice picture for that shouldn't be something that you have to pay for. That's something that should just be a given, especially when we're the ones that are looking to improve the quality of the yearbook and are making these changes.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. What do the kids have to do? Like,
Well, on the 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd of November,
okay.
Life Touch will be here all day on those 5 days to do these photographs. Every senior has been assigned a time period to go down and have the picture taken. And everyone's received a notice from Ms. Dunstan, who works with Life Touch in setting up all these appointments. So if you don't have that, you need to go to the main office to get that time period, and then you basically just need to show up. It's really that easy, especially if you're just going to get that yearbook picture done. You just need to come at your assigned time. They will have the outfit for you to wear. You take the picture and you're good to go. If you want more than that, you talk with your family and you decide if you want to do additional poses and things like that. A lot of people do like to get different pictures to send to family and friends and things like that. But that's something that you would have to decide. Basically, though, every male in the senior class will have to have a picture taken, because all the ones that were done last year were done with a suit and tie. And since that's not, there's variations there and whatnot, and we decided to go to the tuxedo shot. Young ladies, however, have always had the drape outfit as one of the options, and I would say about 90% of the young ladies who did take a picture last year do have a drape shot, and if they're happy with that, that's fine, and they don't have to take again. However, if there is no drape shot or they didn't have a picture taken, that's their opportunity to get in. One of the things that I have to keep emphasizing to people is that because of this change in policy, if you don't get the picture taken, if there is not a tuxedo or drape shot on file by the end of January, you're not going to have your picture in the yearbook. Okay, even if there's an ID shot floating around, or at that point I have to say, well, this is what we have, and I need to design the yearbook and move forward. So that becomes a very important change to what we've been doing.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, just that, I know that it can be kind of annoying, especially, you had a picture taken and you don't want to get one taken again. But I guarantee that everyone will be very happy with the look of the book over previous years, because everyone having that same high quality picture really does lend a high quality to the book, and it makes it look a lot better. Also, having eliminated those sitting fees, people don't have to look at it and say, well, I don't want to spend $50 to get my picture taken for a yearbook. You just have to show up. And the fact, too, of not needing to worry about a particular outfit, since Life Touch will be providing the outfit, makes it that much easier. It really is just, you need to show up, get the picture taken, and then you'll be good.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay.
I'm Kobe Allen, here talking with Mr. Smallbach about senior portraits in the yearbook. Now back to the Eagle's Eye.